Well, good morning to you, and welcome back to another fun-filled and exciting episode of Poppy McGringo sitting out in the Toyota Tundra White Truck of Death. Yeah, brought to you this morning by P&JM Home and Property Maintenance / Wildlife and Habitat by Design. I gotta learn the name of my businesses. Those names are about this long and they're subject to change at any given time. Anyhow, I just got off the phone with my father-in-law, so I can't. He called me up and said that their power was out and they needed some candles, so I ain't got a whole lot of time this morning. I guess maybe something happened to electricity. Larry! Go out there and take care of their juice. They got to have some electricity to be able to watch the satellite TV on Sunday mornings. Oh my goodness. Went down to O'Reilly's this morning and seen all my buddies down there. Skylar and Justin and Lauren. There's new people and I don't even know their names yet. You know, they just got rid of a Bradley and they got another one, another Bradley in there. Oh, good guys, good guys. I was looking for one of them sticky mount things to put up on my dash. The phone got its, but now we're on the plate camera. See the plate there underneath it? Yeah, there's a bunch of holes in the dash right there, so the suction cup won't stick to it. And I got this new camera the other day that is 4K. It's cheap and it doesn't work real good, but it's easier to get the videos off of it than it is to get them off of the iPhone onto my computer, which is too damn slow. Eric, tech support, build me a new computer so I can get these videos out better and faster and more frequently, or something like that. It is May, what is today? Today's the last day of turkey season, as a matter of fact. I think it is. Could be. I believe it is the last day. I didn't even see a turkey all season long. That's not true. That's not true. I tell you, Jacob and I, we had a great time, though, hunting with Doc. And, you know, he didn't get a shot at any birds, but we seen some bobcats. And we seen some raccoons. We seen some other things. Seen a lot of stuff. But anyhow, May is mock scrape month, and we've been talking about it. Now, we had this rain come in, which is good for the seed we put out the other day. We got that, I believe I said the name of it wrong the other day. I believe it's called orange cane forage sorghum. And we put some of that out for some screening. Probably not the best thing that we can use, but it'll be good enough for this year. Try to get some switchgrass in some areas next year once we see how this screening works out for us. But that's not what I come to talk about. I come to talk this morning about May being mock scrape month. And, you know, we've talked about this a few different times. Mock scrapes are so beneficial for a deer hunter. It doesn't matter if you're a bow hunter or your firearms, muzzle loading, pistol, whatever seasons you guys got available. You find that right location to put one, and it's going to enhance your hunt like you would not believe. I mean, come to think of it, trying to put this into perspective, okay? You got a buck cruising, he's headed across underneath your stand, and he's working his way over towards a bunch of girls out in the field, and he's out there looking for a date. Okay, he's moving along at a pretty good clip, and everybody knows, whether you're a bow hunter or you're a firearms hunter, you got to get that dude to stop to get that perfect shot. Okay, now if you're like me, you want a pinpoint accuracy on that shot, and it's going to take a second or two to be able to set that shot up. Well, if you bleat, he's going to stop and he's going to look to see where that bleat came from. And at that point, you have got milliseconds to get that shot off. But if you've got a mock scrape out there underneath your stand, that he's been going up and licking on and sniffing on, rubbing his preorbital gland on for the last several months, he's in his comfort zone. You don't have to do nothing to break his stride. He's going to do it for you. He'll walk up there and he'll sniff on that stick. If it's during rut season, you know, he might paw the ground. He might pee on the mock scrape, you know. But he's going to be checking out that licking stick. All the deer will. You get them out there in the woods and the does will come up, the fawns will come up, the little ones, they're so curious. They're going to rub that preorbital gland up on it. They're going to sniff it. They're going to lick it. They're going to get their scent on it. And when that buck comes by, he's going to want to check out all those other natural scents left by the other deer. And he's going to stop and he's going to give you that opportunity to draw back, take your safety off, whatever the case may be, get that perfect aim for that perfect shot, and put that dude in the meat locker. If you're a bighorn hunter, you know about mock scrapes and the benefits that they are. You want those big horns hanging on the wall? You get out and build you some mock scrapes this month. We've got, I think I said the other day, we got 3 of them. We may have 4 of them out there on that 1,000-acre rover property. My goal this month is to get 7 of them in this week, and I didn't get it all taken care of. Weather got me down a little bit, got to hurting a little bit, didn't get everything put in that I wanted to get put in yet, but we still got plenty of time. And for the next 30 days, I think it was June the 5th, was when we're going to collect up all the footage off the trail cams that we've got on the mock scrapes. And then we're going to put together a video and get it uploaded so everybody can see just exactly how beneficial mock scrapes are to your deer hunting. Get out there and build you some. Take your kids out there with you. You got a son or a daughter that enjoys deer hunting, get out there and spend some time with them before it gets too hot, before the ticks get too bad, and put some mock scrapes in. Another thing I want to talk to you about today, you remember that early spring that we had down here in southern Missouri? It was like mid-February or something like that. Remember we had that 2 weeks of nasty winter, and then all of a sudden we had this like fake spring where it warmed up, things started greening up, the rye started coming in. That was a good thing. The problem is the oak trees started flaring out, and if you know anything about acorns, those flowers on the white oaks and the red oaks, they start producing those flowers. They've got to pollinate for the acorns to develop and grow. Now we're going to have to separate these out into 2 different categories, white oaks in one and red oaks in the other, and I'll tell you why. Your white oaks, which, you know, that's a high energy acorn for the deer. They love them. If you're a deer hunter, you know they love those white oak acorns. And I'm afraid that we're going to be shy on them this year, okay, because those flowers started coming out and we had that early spring, and then all of a sudden the weather changed and we had overnight lows down into the 20s again. Wind chill and down in the valleys and stuff like that, it may have been down into the teens. Well, we had a little bit of frost damage, and a lot of those flowers on the white oaks and the red oaks got damaged. They got frostbit and they've fallen off. Well, unfortunately, that's what causes the acorns to grow. Now, on a white oak tree, they get pollinated this year. The female flowers on the oak trees, they get pollinated this year, and then they produce acorns this year. All right, now the red oaks are a little bit different. The red oaks, they get pollinated this year. That's where the acorns are going to grow next year. Okay, so our red oaks, we're still going to have some acorns from those this year, but we might not have any of those on the red oaks from last year. Now, I don't remember last spring, so I really don't know what kind of red oak acorns that we're going to be expecting. But if you're a person that hunts the big oak woods, you might take this into consideration. You know, an absence of acorns means an absence of a food source for those cruising deer. That makes those feed plots all that more important. And we'll talk about that more as time goes on. It's not too late to start working on your feed plots. As a matter of fact, a lot of people don't even like to start working on those until late August and September. We've got a little bit different plan going on in the 1,000-acre property out in Rover, because it's been so many years since anything's productive's been done on that property. But anyhow, thanks for tuning in this morning. I hope y'all have a great day. Well, we've made it to the end of another video, and it is May, Mock Scrape Month, and I've issued the Mock Scrape Challenge. On the 1,000-acre property out in Rover, we're going to be putting in seven brand new mock scrapes. We've already got 3 of them out there right now, so we got 4 more that we need to put in, with a camera on each one of them. And we're going to collect up as much video footage of the passers-by and see what kind of deer we've got out there in the woods. We invite you to do the same thing on your hunting property. If you're unsure of how to build a mock scrape, check out the mock scrape playlist and we'll show you some videos on how-tos.